definitely a lot of customers in healthcare in particular, as well as research, have a lot of imaging data. So image recognition is a very common use case. We'll in fact give you an example of a customer that's already using the solution and the value they've seen. But the other thing that often comes up is storage teams don't know if somebody is storing sensitive data where they shouldn't be. So can we find sensitive data and can we tag that? So that's another use case. The third one is just what, one of the questions was about, can we feed an LLM, like a chatbot that uses vector databases? Can we feed it more targeted data? And so we can do that with things like Copilot. So those are the three use cases that we're starting with. But again, our whole philosophy with Komprise, I think many of you may know, is we are an open solution and we don't lock you in. So the same is true with AI. We're not telling you that you can only use some AI solutions and not others. This is a workflow manager that is designed so that over time you can use it on any AI service. It's just that we're starting to package a few of those services in the UI, so the work is even simpler.
So each time we get on calls, we hear of new ideas, or we brainstorm and say, hey, what about this? Could we do that? So we do want to have those calls and find out from you, what are you thinking about? What could be some use cases be? And that's really how this situation came about at Duquesne. Do you want to kind of talk through what they were trying to do and the results?
Yeah, one of our customers is a university called Duquesne University in Pennsylvania. And, interestingly, their IT team was using deep analytics to help their different users inside the university. And one of the teams that was starting to use deep analytics was their library team. Commonly Komprise, we don't talk to library archivists, but this has been really interesting because their library archive team came back and said, it's great that we can search across all our digital collections using Komprise, but boy, wouldn't it be nice if you could just open the images and tell us what's inside the image? Because otherwise, every time somebody says, find me images of our football athlete, or find me images when JFK visited our campus, or whatever, an archivist has to go and spend months trying to open each image and try to find the matches and copy it somewhere. And so that's what we did. We created the smart data workflow using recognition. We found that across their 3 million files, there were 10,000 images through a DA query that were of interest. We sent those 10,000 images to recognition. From the time they set it up to running recognition to all of it, it just took 1 hour and 53 minutes. We tagged 9 images, and they were able to verify if the 9 images were truly of JFK, because sometimes AI can also give you false positives. And this whole process only took 1 hour and 53 minutes. If they had manually done this, every image would have taken about 2 minutes to inspect. So 10,000 images is 20,000 minutes. That's a couple of months of someone's time. So a couple of months versus, a couple of hours to minutes. I mean, that's the benefit of using an automatic, systematic process.